For the next 7 minutes, our focus is to bring peace to the Middle East with a unified field of consciousness through meditation. As I share over the next 7 minutes, I invite you to hold peaceful, loving thoughts for the Middle East. I'm going to start off by sharing a unique way of approaching meditation. Now, some people say that they can't meditate. What do you experience when you meditate? When your eyes are closed, all the thoughts run through your head. All of the things that you need to do and what happens is you tend to get caught up in those thoughts. It's like those words all of a sudden have a power over you. And then it becomes a situation where, oh my gosh, I'm really not meditating. And that is so not true. When you close your eyes and you take time for you, meditation doesn't start out to be this Zen position where you close your eyes and your head is clear and everything is totally silent inside. That's part of the growing process. A lot of people think that, if I'm going to meditate and I close my eyes, there shouldn't be any thoughts. And so where the resistance comes from when people attempt to meditate has to do with the thoughts that run through your head. So initially the thoughts are there and then the words happen and you get caught up in it and you react to the words and that's okay because that's all part of the process. Meditation, as you are with me now, is about being still. It's about staying still, even when all those thoughts are running through your head. Even when you get caught up in something, just hold yourself in a place of being still. It's almost like what you feel inside is more important than all the words that run through your head. And again, that's a beautiful part of the growing process that we all go through when it comes to meditating. So even today, it's about being with yourself, taking time with yourself, more about holding yourself in a place of stillness, regardless of what's going on around you. And it is in that stillness where magic happens and you can easily send beautiful, beautiful, loving thoughts to the Middle East. But people say that they don't have time to meditate and they're so busy and they've got this to do and that to do. And yeah, that's part of our world. That's part of everyday life that we experience. Because the mind wants you to think when you close your eyes and take time for you that you have to do this and that's more important. And no, if you just get that, yeah, I've been there. I've moved through that. But even if you took 5 minutes for yourself to be still, even if you took 7 minutes for yourself to be still, it can be amazing at what it does for you. Just like these 7 minutes that we're doing every day for world peace, for peace in the Middle East. I would say to you, don't underestimate the power of that short time that you can hold yourself in a place where you stay still and just close your eyes, regardless of what's going on inside. Because meditating Meditating can be as simple as sitting by a campfire or a fire out in your backyard and just looking into the fire and sending beautiful thoughts to the countries that are struggling. It can be as easy as you pet your animals, as you pet, run your hands through the animal's hair and you be with them. That's meditation. Looking into a baby's eyes and seeing so much love can be meditation. Sitting in nature. When my husband goes out into nature, he says that's his form of meditation. And that can be moments where whatever's going on in the world, you can send loving thoughts. It is that powerful, and it is really empowering to be in that place. Meditation calms the whole central nervous system down. And it's not about arguing with the thoughts, and it's about being with the thoughts and just letting them move on. That's what helps the whole central nervous system. You feel more relaxed, you feel more refreshed, and everything shifts around you when you shift. I got my little notes in front of me. What can we do for the Middle East? We can hold positive, loving thoughts, positive healing thoughts, peaceful thoughts for the Middle East. We can even be in a place where we can hold the Middle East into our palms and send them so much white light, send them loving thoughts using our hands, because there'll be an energy that you'll feel. You don't even have to know where the Middle East is. You can just hold them in a beautiful space. Do you know, in all of my trips that I've made to the Oneness University in India, they said to me always, the most important thing you can do is pray for another. Just even thinking about your prayers and your blessings for the Middle East can transform so much. We have no idea the magnitude of what we can do to bring about such amazing changes in the world. It's about energy, it's about shifting, it's about being in that space where we can send the peace and hold them in a place of finding resolution. So I've talked quite a bit through this meditation and we're at the end, but I invite you to just be with closing your eyes for a few minutes as I leave, and just holding more loving thoughts for the Middle East, because collectively, we're all making a difference. We may not see it today, but it's changing in more beautiful ways than we know. I wish you so much peace and grace.